I'd like to start by saying how truly sorry I am for the pain and the sorrow, the loss that I caused when I killed Jessica Ledford. In killing her, I took somebody from this world that can never be replaced. From Miss Medina and Miss Ledford, I took a daughter. She was a sister, a cousin, an aunt, a niece to an entire family that I can't even begin to name. She was a friend of our entire community. She was the future to Rob. In her place, I left hurt, fear, anger, loss, and regret. There aren't enough words to describe how truly sorry I am for the pain that I've caused to all the people involved. I'm not here today to offer an excuse. My actions that night were inexcusable, but I would like to explain. The child I was when I committed these horrible crimes is not the man that I am today. I didn't understand back then the value of a life because honestly I didn't believe that mine had much value. I felt like a commodity. First, my father used me as a means to get things from my mother, my guardian to get them from a grandson. I always felt like I was just one step away from being cast aside, and I lived every day of my life in fear and anxiety. I believe that it was this fear that led me to kill Jessica that night. Fear of losing my friend led me to act violently. Fear of getting caught led me to humiliate her by staging the crime scene. And fear of facing my community that let me wait so long to admit my guilt. I remember very little of what happened that night, but I do remember fear, and I remember shame. That fear shaped every decision I made up until that point, and my shame has shaped every decision I've made since. It was shame that forced me to look at the cowering shadow of a person I'd become. I was disgusted by the person I seen. It was that same shame that forced me to make change. Jessica was the kindest, most selfless person I ever met, and I couldn't even bear to say her name to apologize. I felt broken, and I desperately wanted to put the pieces back together. In the beginning, I couldn't have done that alone. The biggest help in the early days was my mother. She gave me strength every day when I needed it. She's continued to stand by me and be my rock every day since. My little sister has come into my life. She keeps me looking to the future, thrills me with the possibilities that are out there. I've made a lot of friends since I've been inside. I've had a lot of mentors over the years that have helped me put my life together and become someone better. I've had the opportunity to take a lot of programs to learn and build and become somebody. The ones that shaped me the most have been Kelvin University, taught me that it's still so much higher I can reach if given the opportunity, and what it means to really walk the walk. My work with leader dogs taught me about responsibility. It's taught me the joy that comes with being of service. And the Alternatives to Violence Project has given me the tools that I need to make sure that violence is never my first response again. With the tools that I've given and the community that I've managed to build, I am ready to go back and contribute to society. I plan to continue my work with leader dogs and AVP for as long as I'm able, and I hope to someday go back to school. I want everyone to know I'm not a perfect man, and I don't claim to be, but I promise you that I will strive every day to be a better one than I was the day before. I left my community with fear and sorrow, and thank you for giving me the possibility to return to it with hope. Thank you.